And guess what? It's the Maniac back here again with another motivational quote. This motivational quote this time is, I woke up in beast mode. Yeah, I woke up in beast mode. And this, now, before I get into what I have gleaned from this motivational quote, guess what? This is number 30. Yes, I have reached 30 motivational videos on YouTube. 30. Of course, my motivation is probably not, some people's motivation, but guess what? I like what I do, and I think what I'm not going to say spewing, but I think what I am saying could possibly help someone. But I woke up in beast mode. You need to wake up in beast mode every day. There's this guy, and he is a monster when it comes to motivation. This guy's name is E.T. Thomas, Eric Thomas, the hip-hop preacher. I would highly recommend going and checking him out and a couple of his videos out on YouTube, because guess what? That guy gets fired up. If you think the Maniac got fired up on, any of his videos, no. The Maniac is not even and nowhere near this guy's passion for motivational speaking. And he's had the hardest life too. No, he wasn't beaten. No, he wasn't, molested. Well, I don't know, but this guy, he ate out of trash cans. His mother became a teenage mother pregnant with him, got kicked out of the house. He slept in abandoned buildings. He ate out of trash cans. You don't think his life was hard? Now, he has learned how to turn that stuff around, and he is one of the most successful motivational speakers on, we'll just say in the United States. He is one of the most successful motivational speakers, and he has gone to the Middle East. He's gone to Australia. And he has the best beast mode voice I've ever heard. But one thing that, and he doesn't talk like, well, today we are going to examine the, no. He speaks it to you like he's your best friend, which is one of the most awesome ways to wake up in beast mode. This guy gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm still asleep. Yes, the Maniac is still asleep, and the Maniac will tell you, I shouldn't be sleeping. I should be up. When he gets up, I should be ready to attack the day like he does. And when you wake up in beast mode, and you have a plan, woo, watch out. TGIM. Thank God it's Monday, which is one of his catchphrases. If I'm not going to trademark that, but that's one thing that you could probably search for him on YouTube as. Because I'll tell you what, you need to attack every day. You need to attack every day with that beast mode that's inside you. As soon as your passion wakes you up, you should get out of bed. And I'm about to reference another beautiful blonde woman by the name of Mel Robbins, who has a 5-second rule. It should only take 5 seconds for you to make a decision. 5 seconds. Now, Mel Robbins, she's a beautiful lady, and she has a lot of good, ways for you to keep your goals on track. Now, one thing, the 5-second rule when you wake up in beast mode, as soon as you turn your alarm off, because let's face it, that alarm does get irritating and annoying and any other letter of the alphabet you want to assign to an alarm clock. I don't know what you would use V for. Well, anyway, who goes? Who cares? Anyway, 5-second rule. As soon as your feet hit the ground, there are 1 or 2 ways on how I get motivated to start my day. I either say to myself, and this is coming from the Special Forces grind. Type in Special Forces, the grind, listen to it. It's a good thing to listen to because it's got a lot of good motivational principles in there. But when you listen to this, there's one thing that I always say to myself that is, sit up, put your feet on the floor, and don't look back, because you or we've got work to do. You can word it however you want. So when I sit up and I put my feet on the floor, guess what? I get up. As soon as I sit down on my bed and I get myself kind of, oriented, rub the stuff out of my eyes, or, then guess what? I get started. Sit back down on my bed, just kind of do a neck roll and go, okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is how fast it needs to happen. You need to have your mind so switched on that when you wake up in beast mode, you attack the morning, getting ready for work. When you get to work, you need to attack work in beast mode. Beast mode needs to be on all day. Your beast should not be asleep inside you except when you sleep. And let's face it, you do need sleep. But anyway, I woke up in beast mode. Everybody needs to wake up in beast mode. Everybody needs to attack the day. Everybody needs to be ready to rock. That's why when you attack beast mode, when you wake, you should, as soon as you open your eyes and your feet hit the ground, guess what? That's when beast mode needs to go from off to on. Because if you wake up in beast mode, you are going to tear. Getting a little wound up. I'm sorry for the shaky camera. Here, let me try my other hand. You're going to tear that day up, which is what you should do. You need to tear that day up in beast mode, because guess what? You woke up in beast mode, and you need to be proud of that. There are a lot of other motivational tips that I could tell for keeping your goals on track, but beast mode has to be one of them. In fact, beast mode should be number one. When you wake up, you should attack your goals in beast mode to where nothing can stop you. Nothing, no one, nobody can stop you, because guess what? Your goals are more important than everybody else's goals. If you've got a girlfriend, you and her need to get on the same page, because when you and her get on the same page for having the same goals, whoo, wow. That's going to be one hot video if I ever decide to get on, do one on on you and your girlfriend, spouse, significant other getting on the same page. But guess what? It needs to happen. If you and her are on the same page, you attack her, one of her goals, guess what? Boom, it's done. You attack one of your goals, boom, it's done. Let's say there's a time limit on her second goal. Boom, you attack another one of yours, guess what? That's done. Her second goal comes up, boom, you can hit that one and you can get it out of the way. You two need to go beast mode every day when you wake up. When you wake up, boom, beast mode needs to be on. Now, I will say this, the beast mode does not need to be on all day. By the time you get home for dinner and you're sitting down having a meal with your, significant other, that's when it's time to start bringing the beast level down. Because if you go to bed in beast mode, you're still going to be wound up. You're still going to be sweating. You're still going to be acting like an animal. And don't forget, and this is something from the Ultimate Warrior, James Hellig, however you say his name. If I mispronounce his last name, I'm sorry. But guess what? He had. If you got a chance to see him wrestle, you knew that the reason why he ran out there is because he was excited. He was excited, and he was a beast. He wrestled in beast mode. How hard is that for some people to say? He wrestled in beast mode. And I remember watching him, and he'd go out there and he'd be shaking the ropes and yelling or bellowing or whatever. But guess what? He got it done. Took on the likes of Hulk Hogan. It's actually raining right now, that's why I turned around. He took on the likes of Hulk Hogan. Face to face, toe to toe, and guess what? That guy was still in beast mode. If you have to come down off of beast mode, well then, you kind of failed. You kind of failed. Because beast mode should be on every day. I think I did a video earlier called There's a Beast Inside You. Wake it up. Guess what? As soon as you wake up, you need to wake that beast up. Because that beast is ultimately going to help you accomplish a hell of a lot more a hell of a lot more than what you thought you could accomplish. But anyway, this is the Maniacs last video. I got one more video to do, and then you guys are awesome. Sorry. You guys are awesome. I was looking at something. Anyway, take care. Woohoo, look at that. And you guys have a good night.